This is an If I Go Missing binder. I recommend everybody have one of these. First section is materials for the police. I have a $15 gift card to Dunkin' Donuts. Okay, and then this, you don't have to actually think this. This is just so that they care enough to solve your case. Next is a picture of me for identification purposes, artificially aged. This is what I would look like if I was dead. Things for the media, so the news, documentaries. I just have some like good pictures of me. This is one that they can use for the, like when they say, he was so happy until. Sometimes they like to use social media posts, so I gave them a happy one and a sad one. Last but not least is a hair sample. I see people make this mistake all the time. You need the root. You can't just have, there's no DNA on just your hair. You've got to have the root of the hair. That's what they need. So this, I just did this for my leg.
The following is a grammatically correct English sentence. James, while John had a better effect on the teacher. The sentence describes a scenario between two students who were asked to write a sentence about an old man who had recently suffered a cold in their English class. James writes that the old man had a cold, which the teacher marks as incorrect, whereas John writes the old man had a cold, which the teacher marks as correct. So, in other words, James had written only one had, as in James had, whereas John writes two hads, meaning John had. Now, which one had a better effect on the teacher? Had a better effect on the teacher. So, in summary, James, while John had a better effect on the teacher.
Inspirado en el vuelo del águila, encontró en su corazón este canto que brota del alma aquí y ahora. Pajarillo sonajero, encontraste en la visión a un oso blanco con alas de cóndor y mirada de jaguar. Pajarillo sonajero, encontraste en la visión a un oso blanco con alas de cóndor y mirada de jaguar. Entrelazas, Marilyn, las plumas del águila y del cóndor, donde caen las gotas del cielo que hoy fecundan las semillas. Entrelazas, Marilyn, las plumas del águila y del cóndor, donde caen las gotas del cielo que hoy fecundan las semillas.
Lord, help me, brother. Long live the king.
A fight, how would you make it up to me? Contestant number 1.
Hey, how are you?
I missed you.
So I would gaslight you into you thinking you're the problem, and then I would abuse you emotionally till you get to a point where you only get satisfaction from me and if I tell you look good or anything like that, and then I would start slightly treating you better, so you'd think I'm changing. And then it would be this off and on until you're almost hooked for life, and I'm almost like a drug to you, where even when you're not around me and we break up, like you're yearning for me like nicotine. Oh, and if that doesn't work, I'd go to a movie.
If all else fails, a movie, okay.
All right, who are you most attracted to?
The first one, the black jacket.
What? You're always fucking looking at me, dude. Shut the fuck up because I always catch you staring. I swear, ask anybody, dude. Anybody will tell you you're always staring at me.
So you have 2 kids.
I do.
Do they use TikTok?
No, they're too young for that.
So at what ages are they?
8 and 6.
Okay.
TikTok is, here in the US, if you're below 13, you get a very restricted version of TikTok. And in many other countries around the world, we don't allow users who are below 13. Now, if you're a parent here and your teenage child is on TikTok, go to settings, there's family pairing, click on it, it's gonna give you a lot of tools to manage your teenager's experience.